Focus on the corner of the mouth, and the expression begins to flicker. It sits right on the edge of amusement, but as you watch, the micro-shadows make it seem to slip into sorrow. Her eyes do the exact same thing. They don't just rest on the canvas. You get the distinct, unsettling sensation that you are being watched back. Today, this portrait is guarded by bulletproof glass and swarmed by millions of tourists trying to capture it on their phones. This arrangement of oil paint mimics a living consciousness so effectively that our brains struggle to categorize it as a mere two-dimensional object. Leonardo da Vinci was not trying to document a dramatic historical battle or a vivid religious event with this work. He sat in his studio, applying paint with agonizing slowness over the course of years. He approached the canvas like an engineer constructing a puzzle, deliberately stripping away clear context. He built a face that feeds the human brain just enough emotional data to start a chase. You look for a definitive emotion, but there isn't quite enough information to actually solve the puzzle. Modern multispectral cameras have peered through the varnish to reveal exactly how he did this. The face is built from microscopic, translucent glazes of paint, some applied thinner than a single micrometer. These glazes stack to create sfumato. By blending tones microscopically, Leonardo erased hard borders. Light penetrates these glassy layers and bounces back, producing deep shadows. Without sharp lines defining mouth muscles, the expression is permanently suspended between a greeting and a secret. By stripping away physical boundaries, the technique removes visual certainty. Your brain is trapped in an endless loop, trying and failing to lock on to a fixed emotion. If you pull your eyes away from the face, the background offers no relief. The landscape is a desolate, chaotic environment, and the horizon lines on the left and the right don't even match up. Medical researcher Dr. Jean-Yves Mine identifies this environment as a camouflaged map of the human reproductive system, hidden within the chaotic landscape. This image places the painting right next to an anatomical drawing Leonardo made in 1492, which maps out the internal mechanics of human coition. This overlay highlights the male anatomy on the right side. The winding path of the painting's river matches the precise curvature of the human spinal cord, representing the flow of cerebrospinal fluid as understood in the 16th century. Looking at the top of the canvas, this comparison aligns the flat and depressed shores of the upper lake directly with the anterior and posterior fossae of the base of a human skull. And on the left, the female side, this outline traces the specific contours of the lower lake, revealing the distinct shape of a calf fetus, the exact subject Leonardo was dissecting at the time. By embedding this biological dream world into the rocks and water, the subject's face becomes a literal threshold, standing squarely between physical reality and the hidden origins of human life. 4 centuries after Leonardo quietly constructed this puzzle in his studio, the psychological weight of the painting spilled over into sheer panic. In the summer of 1911, the portrait vanished from the wall of the Louvre. A global manhunt ensued. France closed its borders and scoured trains and ships, desperate to find the thief, a museum handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia. But the public's reaction was bizarre. Thousands of Parisians lined up and paid admission just to stand in the museum and stare at the empty spot on the wall where the portrait used to hang. The theft stripped away the physical artwork, but it left the psychological trap behind. In its absence, the painting grew into a maddening global obsession. Which brings us back to the millions of people who still crowd around that bulletproof glass today. Why do we stand in front of this specific portrait, waiting to feel something? Biologically, humans are hardwired to read faces. We are desperate to uncover hidden truths in other people, and we demand that an expression eventually resolves into something certain. Leonardo designed a mechanism that deliberately short-circuits this biological need. He built an intricate microscopic puzzle that refuses to resolve into a single static answer. As the landscape and the noise of the crowd are swallowed by the dark, you are left entirely alone with your own projections. Because Leonardo painted a question instead of an answer, we are caught in his trap. We are stuck, staring back at her, waiting forever for her smile to finally tell us the truth.